What's very special about this is you get a sense of how dark this would have been. Okay, you see the lighting, right? It's low level lighting, natural light, and then on all the pillars you've got light. But even for all of that, it doesn't quite fill this up with light. And you would begin to realize that to come in here, even in the middle of May, would be to enter a very dark place. When I look at this picture on the camera, I can see it quite clearly detailed, but when I look at it in front of me with my own eyes, it's quite dark. I would have to go up just as here the space of contemplation is close to the painting. I would have to go up to here and to look up at the painting like that and then contemplate and meditate the large figures presented before me. And from the darkness, they would somehow or other shine out. You can see there's St. Andrew, there's Andrew's cross, and there's the torturer. And what happens then is that Andrew is founded right before me looking up. So I have to get very intimate to that painting. And I think that's something of the medieval mind. Maybe C.S. Lewis talks about this in The Discarded, that there's a type of intimacy of position for the medieval that we have lost simply through the medium of light. You see here that all the light reflects off them. And even as I look with my eye, the light reflects off it, but the light doesn't reflect off this much on this guy. Here's a clearer sense of how he would look. But it's illuminated everywhere, so it's very difficult to see. This is the Archangel Michael. So I think this idea of the intimacy of space is well revealed in the Romanesque church with its dark arches and its closed spaces and its narrow windows. And that's very beautiful to see, very beautiful to experience. It suggests that a contemplative posture is one of importance in these ancient churches. And then you look at this type of painting, and this wouldn't have been well illuminated. And look how vivid the colours are. And perhaps the colours had to be vivid in order to be able to allow people to be able to stand directly before them. There's the prayer space directly before them to really see in the darkness. And then to let the mind wander and play on what is presented before you. This particular painting is Saint Rocco, Sebastian, and Girolamo. Saint Rocco is a saint I've heard of before. There's Sebastian in gold with these arrows. This place then is slightly more illuminated because it's got the back window here shining onto these two, but these would have been otherwise in darkness. Here we've got Saint Philomena. Philomena, common enough name in Ireland. Imagine being here in this. Oh, this looks like Hermes. Very interesting. Imagine being in a place like this where it's totally dark, and the gold makes sense then. The bright colours make sense. The meditative experience is totally different. I wish I could ask these people to turn off the lights of the church. Okay, thank you for enduring my ramble.